one thing that we're all taught. Financial planning is simple. It's based, number one, on your date of birth. So, the rule of 100. Anthony, remember that when you first learned? They simplify our job down to the very basics. Take the number 100, subtract your age. Boom, you're a financial planner. We can tell you exactly how much risk to take. If you're 80, we're going to put 20% for growth, 80% for safety. You still need that 20% for growth because you have to hedge inflation, which there is none of, luckily, anymore. Jerome Powell, if you're listening, hey, Jerry, there's no inflation, so we're good. So if you're 20, you should have 20% safe. You should have 80% at risk or for growth or whatever you want to call it. Why, if you're 20, would you have 20% safe? Why? Well, because diversification. You hedge your bets. You do certain things. So there's rules. After your date of birth, we look at your income. We look at your assets. We look at your risk tolerance. Nobody knows the risk tolerance, by the way. Something I've learned over my 26 years. Nobody knows it. When things are going up year after year, we're all an 8, 9, or a 10. But in 2007, 8, beginning of 2009, we all puckered up. We all became a 2 or a 3 on the old scale of 1 to 10 on risk. But if you don't know it, we can help you figure it out. Anthony has cool little charts and graphs, and he can ask you questions and say, here's your risk tolerance. So the thing that financial advisors, brokers, planners, bankers, anybody in the financial services arena, you know what we're not taught? To add the world around you. I decided, because I've been nervous, ramping up slowly with my nervousness over 2 decades, I have added the world around us. I look at history. I look at other countries. Speaking to you, Venezuela right now. Are you watching Venezuela? Did you see the elections, Anthony, with Maduro? He's still going to be the president. Apparently, it was pretty shaky. The U.S. is coming in saying that, we don't like the election results. Are you serious, U.S.? Don't you have enough on your plate? We're not nation building.
We've fixed elections. It's fine.
Yes, our elections are going to be smooth here. And by the way, you want to see what could happen in November? I'm not saying it's going to. I'm saying I think it is. Look at Leeds. Brought that up last week. This week, the example this week, look at Venezuela. There's a whole bunch of fires and beatings and all kinds of stuff going on in Venezuela right now. So back to the end of the world. We think if you sit in our office, you should at least understand certain things. The number one, when people come in, they want to know if they should buy gold and silver. My answer is generally the same. Everything in life should be dictated by moderation. It should be appropriate for you. If you have $1 million